everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Do you ever sit down to work, feeling super motivated, and then ping! A notification. Or suddenly, you remember you absolutely must organize your sock drawer by color. Before you know it, 3 hours have passed, and your to-do list is staring back at you, completely untouched. If this sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Today, we re-diving deep into the art of saying no to distractions and finally getting things done. First, let's get real about why this is so hard. Our brains are wired to seek novelty and immediate rewards. That little dopamine hit we get from a new like on social media or a funny cat video is way more instantly gratifying than the slow, steady progress of a big project. Distractions aren't just a failure of willpower, they're a biological battle. So, the first step is to stop beating yourself up. It's not just you, it's human nature. The trick is to outsmart our own brains. Let's start with the biggest culprit. Our digital environment. Your phone is probably the #1 distraction machine. The solution: create a fortress of focus. When it's time to work, put your phone in another room. Seriously? Out of sight? Out of mind, if that feels too extreme. At least turn it on, do not disturb mode, or use apps that temporarily block distracting websites and social media. The goal is to create friction. If you have to get up and walk to another room to check Instagram, you're much less likely to do it impulsively. This small act of physical separation is incredibly powerful. You're not just saying no to the phone. You're making it harder for the distraction to even reach you. Now, let's talk about your physical workspace. Is it a calm oasis or a chaotic mess? A cluttered desk can lead to a cluttered mind. Take just 5 minutes before you start your work session to tidy up. Put away things you don't need, organize your papers, and make sure everything you need is within arm's reach. This little ritual does 2 things. It removes visual distractions, and it sends a signal to your brain that it's time to transition into work mode. Think of it like a pilot going through a pre-flight checklist. It's a simple routine that primes you for high performance. Okay, so we've managed our external world. But what about the distractions that come from within? You know, the random thoughts, worries, or brilliant but irrelevant ideas that pop into your head. Don't try to just ignore them. That's like trying not to think of a pink elephant. Instead, have a distraction notepad or a digital document open. When a random thought pops up, quickly jot it down. Email Susan about the BBQ, look up best recipe for sourdough, idea for a new project. Write it down and immediately release it from your mind, knowing you can come back to it later. This validates the thought without letting it derail your focus. You're telling your brain, I hear you, this is important, but not right now. Another powerful technique is time blocking, and a specific method I love is the Pomodoro technique. It's simple. You work in focused 25-minute intervals, separated by short 5-minute breaks. During that 25-minute Pomodoro, you commit to working on one task and one task only. No multitasking, no checking emails, no quick peeks at your phone. When the timer goes off, you get a 5-minute break to stretch, grab some water, or do whatever you want. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This method works because it breaks down daunting tasks into manageable chunks and makes it easier to resist distractions when you know a break is just around the corner. It trains your focus muscle, one 25-minute sprint at a time. But what about people? Sometimes the biggest distractions are the well-meaning coworkers, friends, or family members who interrupt us. Learning to set boundaries is a crucial skill. It can feel awkward to say no, but you can do it politely and effectively. Try saying something like, hey, I'd love to chat about that, but I'm right in the middle of something. Can I find you in about an hour? Or, if you're working from home, a closed door can be a powerful signal. You can even communicate your focus blocks to your family or team. I'll be in deep work mode from 10 to 11 a.m., so I'll be offline and unavailable unless it's an emergency. You're not being rude. You're protecting your time so you can be more present and effective later. Let's also talk about understanding your own energy levels. Are you a morning lark or a night owl? Schedule your most important, high-focus tasks for your peak energy hours. Try to force yourself to write a complex report at 3 p.m. If that asks when you always feel a slump. Use those lower energy times for easier tasks, like answering emails, tidying up, or planning, working asterisk with asterisk your natural rhythm instead of against it. Make staying on task feel less like a struggle and more like a natural flow. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day for a week, and you'll quickly spot your personal productivity patterns. Finally, one of the most important things you can do is to be crystal clear on your why. Why is this task important? What is the bigger goal it's contributing to? When you're deeply connected to the purpose behind your work, distractions lose their power. That shiny, new notification can't compete with the satisfaction of making progress toward a goal you truly care about. Before you start a work session, take 30 seconds to remind yourself of the purpose. Write it on a sticky note and put it on your monitor. This intrinsic motivation is your ultimate shield against distraction. So, to recap, fortress your digital world, declutter your physical space, capture internal distractions on a notepad, work in focused time blocks, set polite boundaries with people, honor your energy cycles, and always connect with your why. Building focus is a skill, not a gift. It takes practice, so be patient with yourself. Start small. Try just one of these techniques tomorrow and see how it feels. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips help you reclaim your focus and achieve your goals. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And do you want to forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't want to miss our next video? What's your biggest distraction? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.